Happy Friday, baseball fans! Just when we thought every single pitcher in the league was greedy and looking for $200 million, one ace decided to do the unthinkable. He took a discount. Today is Friday, December 5th, and the market just got weird. We have a massive surprise coming out of Toronto that changes their entire offseason plan. We have a new trade target for the New York Mets, because apparently they aren't done spending yet. And finally, the Chicago White Sox are actually answering their phones for once. Let's dive straight into the first bombshell of the morning because nobody saw this coming. Bieber is not a free agent. In a shocking move that was announced just an hour ago, Bieber has officially exercised his player option to stay with the Toronto Blue Jays. The number, just $16 million for the 2026 season. This is huge. Guys, everyone, and I mean everyone, expected him to decline this option. He is a former Cy Young winner. Even with some injury history, he could have easily commanded a 4- or 5-year deal on the open market worth over $100 million. So why did he stay? The narrative is that he loved his time in Toronto after being traded there at the deadline last year. He saw their playoff run. He felt the energy of the Rogers Center, and he decided he wants to run it back to try and win a World Series right now. He is betting on himself to have a monster year and hit free agency again next winter when he is even stronger. For the Blue Jays, this is an absolute getting a frontline starter like Bieber for $16 million is larceny. It is a steal. It gives them incredible flexibility. And here is a little fofoca for you insiders. Kyle Tucker was reportedly seen visiting the Blue Jays complex in Florida just yesterday. Now that the Jays saved all this money on Bieber, do they have enough cash left to sign Tucker too? Toronto is suddenly looking like the scariest team in the American League. But while Toronto is celebrating, another team in the Midwest is putting up a for sale sign on their best player. Now, let's travel to the south side of Chicago. For 2 years, we have heard the same rumors over and over again. But today, it feels real. Jeff Passan and ESPN are reporting that a trade involving Luis Robert Jr. is likely to happen before Christmas. Here is the situation. The White Sox officially picked up his $20 million club option, but they didn't do it because they want to keep him. They did it to control his contract so they can trade him for maximum value. The White Sox are still in deep rebuild mode, and Robert Jr. is their golden ticket out of mediocrity. When he is healthy, Luis Robert is a top 10 player in baseball. We are talking about legitimate 30-30 potential 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases with elite defense in center field. He is a superstar talent, but that's the catch. When he is healthy, his injury history is scary. He misses a lot of games. So, trading for him is a high-risk, high-reward gamble. Who is going to pull the trigger? The Philadelphia Phillies are the favorites right now. They need outfield help desperately. And Dave Dombrowski is never afraid to make a splash. But do not sleep on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Rumors say they might trade Teoscar Hernandez to clear a spot for Robert's speed. Imagine Luis Robert in that Dodgers lineup. It is terrifying. Before we talk about the Mets trying to build a rotation that would be illegal in a video game, I have a question for you. Are you keeping up with all these moves? Because the winter meetings start on Monday, and it is going to be chaos. If you want daily updates delivered straight to your phone, hit that subscribe button right now. We break down the trades, the rumors, and the money every single day. Join the team and don't miss a beat. Okay, let's talk about Steve Cohen, because apparently buying Juan Soto wasn't enough. The Mets have found a new target. Because we cannot go a single day without talking about the New York Mets, here we go again. Rumors are swirling this morning that the Mets have identified their top trade target for the pitching rotation, Joe Ryan from the Minnesota Twins. This makes perfect sense for both sides, even if it hurts Twins fans to hear it. The Minnesota Twins are currently in sell mode. Their ownership wants to cut pay. It is the classic Twins strategy. Develop great players, and then trade them before they get too expensive. Joe Ryan is exactly what the Mets need. He is a fly ball pitcher who gets a ton of strikeouts. Moving from Target Field to Citi Field would actually help him. Imagine a Mets rotation featuring Kodai Senga, Devin Williams at the back end, and now Joe Ryan in the middle. Steve Cohen is trying to build a super team that leaves nothing to chance. He has the prospects to make this trade happen, and he certainly has the motivation. If the Twins are really selling, Joe Ryan will be wearing orange and blue by January. But what about the free agent pitchers? We have a major update on the top lefty available, Max Fried. Reports surfacing today say that Fried officially has a 7-year contract offer on the table. We don't know exactly which team put the paper in front of him yet, but all signs point to either the Boston Red Sox or the Toronto Blue Jays. A 7-year deal for a pitcher over 30 years old is a massive commitment. It shows that teams are desperate for reliability. Max Fried has been one of the most consistent winners in the game. If he accepts this offer, he is locking in his future until he is almost 40. A decision could come as early as this weekend, so keep your eyes peeled, because once Fried signs, the rest of the pitching market like Corbin Burns and Blake Snell will start moving fast. So, to recap, Bieber stays. Luis Robert is leaving Chicago. The Mets want everyone. And Max Fried is about to get paid. What a way to end the week. The landscape of baseball is shifting every single hour. I need your expert opinion on these moves, because some of them are risky. Question number 1. Shane Bieber. Did he make a mistake? He took $16 million to stay in Toronto. Could he have gotten $100 million on the open market, or was he smart to bet on himself for one more year? Question number 2. Luis Robert Jr. If you are the general manager of the Phillies or Dodgers, do you trade for him? He is a superstar talent, but he is made of glass. Is he worth top prospects? Question number 3. And finally, the Max Fried mystery. Who do you think offered that 7-year deal? Is it the desperate Red Sox? Or are the Blue Jays trying to hoard all the pitchers? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. I want to see who gets it right. Listen, next week is the big one. The winter meetings officially kick off on Monday in Orlando. That is where the biggest trades in history happen. We will be covering every rumor, every signing, and every handshake deal right here on the channel. So, if you haven't already, please smash that like button to help us grow, and make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. You do not want to wake up on Monday morning and miss the breaking news. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Stay safe, keep talking baseball, and I'll see you on Monday for the madness.